Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance, and this is an M44, the Tier 6 American SPG, and we're on Sand River Assault, and this is the assaulting team. And this particular M44 is being driven by David G671, and he's a member of What Arty Noobs, so he submitted this replay to us, and we're very pleased to be doing it for him. Now, as many of you know, the M44, and this one has glory, glory, hallelujah on the side, is one of the faster SPGs. It's not the fastest, that's the Burt, the FP304, but it is quite fast and it's got a very good gun. The 155mm gun is actually mounted in a pivoting bracket, which I think you can see from above there. And that pivoting bracket means that it's got a much wider field of fire. As you can see, it's such a wide arc that enables it to re-aim on targets within that arc without an appreciable bloom of the reticule. So it makes it very effective. That and the fact that it's got a reload about 16 seconds with a good crew. And 16 seconds for pumping out a 155mm shell that can do a lot of damage, between 200 to 400 hit points of damage. It's very, very effective. Now we've got a target at last. There's a Lorraine 40T, French Tier 8 autoloader, and he's on Quickybaby's ramp. That's the ramp that you can see there at G5. It goes from G5 to G6. But it's a very good ramp for spotting the enemy. You pop up, you have a look, and then you pop back down again. But it can be bad news for you if you're spotted by the Arty, because they can rain a shell down on top of you and take you out the game very quickly. And I think Quickybaby has experienced that, because of course he's a well-known Arty hater, as he's often said he hates Arty. Well, most Arty hates him now as well for saying that, so he better learn to keep his mouth shut, because otherwise even the own Arty on his own team were firing at him. And I've seen that tonight, because his own Arty fired at him, and that Lorraine 40T just got hit on both sides. There's splashes on the ground, both sides of that Lorraine. Yes, you can see the twin divots. Okay, multiple targets on the west side of the map. He's going after a KV-85, rounds out. And it's a splash hit. 144 4 critical hits. He's tracked him. He's still there. He will repair before David can fire again. No, he won't. He was splashed again. Rounds out. Direct hit. 193 hit points. You can see how effective that 155mm shell is. That T-71 is doing a fantastic job of spotting, but he won't survive very long if he keeps doing that, because they will take him out. And that KV-85 is taking out the game. He was killed by the M12, and he's got a lovely hit there on the M4A3E8. David G. Unfortunately, they've lost the T-71, but they did get the KV-85, and they got a lovely hit on that M4. So now we've lost sight of the enemy again. But we can see sand being kicked up slightly off to the left. Now that might be somebody firing at an enemy in the back. Now we did see that there was a Dickermax in the back at that precise location. I wonder if somebody's firing at that Dickermax. I think it's possible they are. But we do know that the enemy has to maintain a sentry at this point, or the attacking team will just walk straight through. And he gets a shot in there, and he hits the T-34-85. 224 hit points. That's a big hit. You don't get much stun off the M44, but it's just the sheer amount of damage you can do so quickly. He's reloaded again. He's ready to shoot. Rounds out. And another direct hit. 157. And this time he's taken out immediately. So he picked up the stun assist. Okay, there's that 40T. He's in the riverbed. But he's not going for that, because a Hellcat has managed to make it round as far as the enemy rear, and he's lined up on a Challenger and a T-34-100, and the shell lands between them, stuns the T-34-100, and he's picked up some stun damage on that T-34, and there's the Scorpion G as well, and he's badly damaged. I think he may have splashed that Scorpion G with his last shot. Rounds out on Scorpion G, and he kills it. 64 hit points. I think it was a direct hit. It's a great shot. That Scorpion G was on the move at the time. Okay, going back to the T-34. He's loaded. It's on that corner. He's defending that corner. He fired the round in. It landed in one of the previous explosion points. Okay, there's an STRV-74, Stritzvan 74, and he's in the cap. He's backing away. He's under fire, rounds out. And it tracks him, holds him in place and stuns him. Will he pick up some stun assist? Yes, he does. But that STRV is pulling away. Oh, no, he's been killed. He's been taken out by the M12. That's a good shot. Okay, Tiger 1. And that was a good shot as well. Very close. 249 stun assist. And the Tiger 1's gone into the dip. They've got 3 minutes 56 seconds to go on this assault. And they're laying in shells after shell at the enemy. Focusing their fire. Trying to get a shell into that Tiger 1. Unfortunately, they just lost the M4A3E8. He fires at the Tiger and just hits the rock face. Now they're 1 kill down at the moment on the enemy team. The annoying thing is that they've only got the Comet up in the west, the 9mm Borsig Waffenträger doing the on the ridgeline, and an Oni, which is fairly close. He's firing into that Dickermax, and he gets a good hit on the Dickermax, 139, 2 critical hits, and it looks like the Panzer IV-S has been stunned. The Dickermax has been tracked. Now he's almost reloaded. He can get that Dickermax if he maintains it inside. Rounds out. And he gets another solid hit. 284 3 hit points. The Panzer IV-S has been taken out. And the Dickermax has been taken out. They're ahead 1 tank at the moment. 2 minutes 36 seconds left on the clock. They need to push now. It would be a better idea if he was to move south as quickly as he can. The Comet's found one of the Arty and killed it. The M44. There's the M12. Now David's lining up on it, but it's moving. Rounds out, but he pulls back into the position, and the shell damages him. 184 hit points, but he's taken out immediately afterwards by the Comet. No, by the M12 took him out. So the Comet just missed out on a kill there, but there's only 3 enemy left. They need to move south. They need to move south as quickly as they can. They might have to cap. There's a Tiger P and a Challenger still alive, as well as the Lorraine 155-51. So they need all 3 Arty to move and move as far south as they can get to assist the people in the cap. Okay, there's the Tiger 1. There's the Lorraine 155. They've been spotted. They're in the southeast corner. There's the Tiger 1 just coming round trying to look at the cap. Now he needs to put shells into that Tiger 1, make him back away. And there's the first shell. 99 hit points, 3 critical hits. He's backing off. The 155 is backing round the corner. The Challenger is off to one side. Now the Challenger's no use round there. There's the 155. And that shell damages the Challenger 54 and tracked him. He's stuck in one place. Now they've taken out the Tiger 1. Can they get this Challenger? That's the 1 minute warning. Now he just needs to line up a shot on that Challenger. Oh, and it stuns him, but it's not enough to kill him. They've got somebody in the cap. 40 seconds to the cap and 43 seconds on the clock. So yes, they can cap so long as there's not a reset, but the Lorraine could get a reset. He's firing a shell into the dip. but did he aim at the Lorraine? I think the Lorraine was further south. He's moving fast as quickly as he can. 18 seconds to go. 15, 14, 13, 12. They're going to do it. There's 5 seconds left on the cap. 3, 2, 1. They didn't get a reset. They've won by capping. Shows the value of capping in an assault battle. Even if you can't kill all the enemy, do cap and try and win that way. And they've done it. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's an ace tanker for David G671 in the M44. He also managed to pick up a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits, crew incapacitations or module damage. He got 19 critical hits. That's a lot. He also picked up a Gore's medal for scoring more damage than 10 times the hit points of his own vehicle. That's brilliant work. And he picked up a Confederate medal for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team, at least 6 tanks that were subsequently destroyed by members of his team. He hits a lot of the enemy. Let's have a look at the team scores. He got the highest amount of damage, 2,256 hit points of damage. He got the third highest amount of kills, joint third highest amount of kills, with only 1. And he got the highest amount of base XP with 1,190. He fired 19 rounds, got 6 direct hits, 6 penetration, 10 splash damage, did damage of 2,256 hit points, all at more than 300 meters. He hit 10 of the enemy, 2/3 of the enemy team, and killed 1 of them. He also did damage due to his assistance of 363 hit points and damage due to his stuns of 1,857. He caused 15 stuns in total. 15! That means just about nearly every shot he fired. Only 4 of them didn't cause any stuns. That's pretty effective. Anyway, he received 41,309 credits on a standard account. After ammunition resupply, he took away 31,714 credits, but he was deducted 50 gold for resupply of one of the consumables. He received base XP of 1,190, but it was his first victory of the day, so he got it doubled up to 2,380 experience points in total. So well done there, David G671. Nice to see a ace tanker and a Gores and a Confederate all together on the M44. I think it's one of the SPGs that most of the members seem to enjoy at What Arty Noobs. If you enjoyed this replay, please do give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay I'll be featuring in the next video.